In this video, we will discuss scatter plots. A scatter plot is a graph of the ordered pairs xy of numbers consisting of the independent variable x and the dependent variable y. The scatter plot is a visual way to describe the nature of the relationship between the independent and dependent variables. The scales of the variables can be different, and the coordinates of the axes are determined by the smallest and largest data values of the variables. Types of relationships. Here we see a positive linear relationship because the points form basically a straight line going from lower left to the upper right. Here's a negative linear relationship because the points form basically a straight line going from the upper left to lower right. This is a curvilinear relationship because the points basically fall on a curve. And there is no relationship here because the points are just scattered everywhere. Procedure, drawing a scatter plot. First, draw and label the x and y axes. Second, plot each point on the graph. And third, determine the type of relationship that exists, if any, for the variables. For example, construct a scatter plot for the data shown for car rental companies in the United States for a recent year. We're going to have the number of cars that the company owns on the x-axis and their revenue in billions of dollars on the y-axis. Here is the scatter plot for the 6 points of data we've been given. And it kind of looks like there's a positive linear relationship between the number of cars that an agency owns and the total revenue that is made by the company. It starts out on the lower left and goes to the upper right. Another example, a researcher wishes to see if there is a relationship between the number of pupils per teacher and the number of teachers employed by the school district. She randomly picks 10 school districts throughout the United States. The data are as shown, and here we have 10 points of data with students, the number of teachers in thousands, and the number of pupils per teacher on average in those districts. The minimum number of teachers is 6,000, and the least number of pupils per teacher is 9.2. And here is the graph. You see number of teachers in thousands along the x-axis and pupils per teacher on the y-axis, and there's no real relationship that we can identify here. They're kind of scattered all over. They're mostly in this region here, but there are a couple over here. There's one that goes up high there, and we would say that there is no relationship here at a glance.